Okay, so we're here outside again. Highlight of this is flat. Entire lot is flat, and just to give you the specs on it, we are looking at 0.36 acres, so 15,525 square feet here on the lot. So there's a good amount of space up front. So in the front yard, which I walked around earlier, but I'll go back just so you can, here's the front of the garage. So the garage actually faces the Jean Court, and then the front door is along the main street of the address. Okay, so you actually do have a good amount of space here in the front yard, right? It's kind of low maintenance in terms of the landscaping. It's actually a really good sized lot. It's just most people don't use their front yard, and actually, you're exposed here to the street, so there's no real reason to hang out in the front, but you do have all this land to use if you wanted. Most people out here, La Marinda, they don't really have like fences around the entire property, meaning enclosed completely for full privacy. You'll get more of that like in Danville areas, etc. But here in La Marinda, everyone kind of has their front yards open. So if you do want privacy, plenty of space back here. So again, this is just somewhat of a blank canvas back here, because we just have rocks, some brick, and then just grass. So they kind of partially landscaped this to get ready for the sale. Not too many like actual features back here, just because it's pretty straightforward, flat, either rocks and grass and some shrubs and bark. So plenty of room. And then right here, you probably were thinking, is where your sons can play basketball. So basketball hoop could be a good spot here because the concrete's already laid down. If you wanted, you could extend it a little bit further out, and this is just the front. Right, so there's a gate right there, and there's the AC. So again, I think overall, again, comparing to Corte Azul, this one is just further away from campus, but I think over the actual property itself, I actually think this is superior to Corte Azul from the structure and the house itself, and then just but not proximity. So a couple of things to actually address before. I know I was just doing a wrap up there. So crack here. So there is some cracking outside. And again, some of this is related to, drainage, because these cracks, as long as it's not on the foundation, we don't see any. There's a little one here. Looks like it was patched at some point. Little ones here, and again, it's just hard to determine if it's like the actual foundation versus the stucco itself, which is very brittle. Yeah, oh, there's one right here. So there is some, there is some evidence of cracking here at the base, but I didn't feel anything inside. So something to look at in the disclosures. But if you look, there's no drainage over here. Oh, I'm sorry, there's a pop-up drain right here. There's really no drainage for this backside, and these you don't like to see, even though there's a little pan here. It's pushing it out, and that's why this concrete is impacted, because all this water coming down just falls right here in the concrete, and concrete's porous. And when that crack opens, then more water that gets into it just makes it worse. So, the proper thing to do here is to actually have underground drains. So this, instead of just dumping out here, spilling over to here, you put it in the ground and discharge out that way to get it away from the house. So same thing, I'm assuming, is right here. There's no drain, right? So all the water is just coming right here. And that needs to be sealed up. And then they probably need one more drain coming down in case there's like overflow. So same thing here, right? Because where does this all discharge? It all flows down that way, but I suspect if they don't clean this all the time, it's just getting full and probably spilling over, etc. on heavy rain season. But no cracking on this side for this or signs of patching on this side of the foundation. Same thing right here. So it's just got history because this was built in the 70s. So we have many years up. I see it right here. So yeah, we'll want to see what then, if you are interested, we'll want to take a close look at the foundation part of the home inspection. But at the surface level, because of the way the home feels inside, I don't think it's severe. But we'll leave it to the actual disclosures to further evaluate. Okay, so Chuck, you know, like I mentioned, if you are, so there's, as you can see, some patching here of the concrete. If you are interested, like I said, I will be traveling, but there is an open house this weekend, so if it's something that you want to see, I know we had talked about just, you know, not necessarily coming out for one property, but that's why these videos can be useful. It may be worth it if it is something that you're interested in. And I'm just looking at offers are reviewed on 9/21, so there's some time. It's a full week from now. Sorry, 6 days from now. So there's some time. So even if you wanted to wait until Monday, actually no, you probably have to, if you are interested, you have to come see it on the weekend, and then we can just use this video as a reference too. Okay, so let me know if you want to see the disclosures and the comps. We kind of know what the comps are going to kind of be in the range just from the Côte d'Azur process, but just let me know and I'll send it to you. Okay, thanks Chuck. Talk to you soon. Bye.